everyone. I'm here with Amber at Companion Animal Clinic in Blacksburg, and the reason I'm talking to Amber today is because she is the champion of AllyDVM here with the client relations staff. And as everyone knows in our group, Companion has really embraced this technology, and I'd love to kind of get Amber's perspective on how she uses it and her team uses it, and why and how they've been so great at embracing this new platform. So Amber, what do you do on a daily basis within AllyDVM that allows your team to be so successful with the platform?
Yeah, so our main thing that we do, and everybody on the team is great about it, we are just consistently checking it throughout the day, just morning, afternoon, evening, just taking a look at what's coming due so we know when people come in with their pets. We know which client that we need to catch up with, see if they need to update their address, their email, whatever it may be. And it's also really helped in the fact that a lot of people and clients in general are more digital based these days. So we get a lot more appointment confirmations. We get a lot more requests online because everything's kind of at their fingertips instead of them having to always call in for something, which some people these days aren't as adept with. So the biggest thing that we do is we kind of look at it almost like a competition and just see each day how good we can be. Just trying to make sure that everything with contact and pets in terms of like reminders and what's coming due, just see how high of a statistic we can get so that we make sure the clients, they only come in for one visit instead of 3 because they didn't realize another pet was due for something. Or, like they think they should be getting email reminders and they're not, and so we fix their email and then they do. And just a combination of that, and like I said, the team that is up front is great at checking it every day. So
do you guys use the actual portal, or do you print an actual paper view of it? How do you access this on a daily basis?
So we actually just use the computer portal.
Okay.
We don't print anything at the moment, and so it's just really easy. We'll go in at the beginning of the day and just scroll down, and we usually start with cell phones because they're the easiest thing to fix, because in the past a lot of people gave cell phone numbers, they just didn't identify it as a cellular phone number in their account. And so we'll just go through and we'll look at their old paperwork and fix it to be a cellular phone number or a home phone number. And then just throughout the day, like I said, about the same time, because we are supposed to check the email 2 or 3 times a day on our checklist that we have. And so just about every time we're checking the email, we're also checking this, and it's just become a habit for everybody. When we take a look at the email and stuff, we also take a look at the Ally portal, see if there's any red notifications for appointment requests or a refill request. And then we also will go through and see what's turned blue, what hasn't turned blue, what new appointments we've made that have new things we need to fix, and just constantly scrolling up and down, just because we always have it up on all the computers.
Do you, you mentioned that you have a competition. Is it that you try to be better than the day before, or do you do it like weekly, like what you satisfy, or how do you guys keep each other motivated?
A little bit of everything. It's mainly just whoever's here that day, they just try to get 100%.
Okay.
So it's not really it is kind of day to day, and of course depending on how busy the day is, sometimes we don't get everything that we should if there's constant people coming in and out because we're not remembering to always check it. But a lot of times it's just, can we get everything that day, or how close can we get to everything? If not, because some people won't want to make an appointment, or they need to wait, and so you're not always going to have 100%, but everybody up front just kind of likes the challenge of trying to get 100%.
Becoming perfect.
Yeah.
The aspiration to be perfect, right? Yeah, that's awesome. And are you guys as a staff using the text to client feature at all?
Yep, absolutely.
And what do you guys send for text messages?
The main thing that we send out through text messages is either, and a lot of people like this aspect too, there's been a lot of good response, either prescriptions are ready for pickup, negative heartworm or fecal results. People love to get a negative text instead of a call.
Awesome.
It's just a little more convenient for them instead of trying to take a phone call in the middle of their workday maybe. And then we've also started using it for the Bravecto reminders, depending on what someone's preference is in their account. Like if they prefer email, text, call, we might send a text to them, hey, the Bravecto's coming due. And a lot of people have actually responded back yes with that feature.
Yes, please fill it for me.
Please, yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay.
And like I said, it depends on their preference, because some people do prefer call. So if there's a little pop-up that says call is preferred method, then we'll call them.
Sure.
But if they don't have a preference for method, we'll sometimes text or email, just because it's a little bit quicker, and we can pull it up and do it. And then if the phone rings while we're doing it, we can answer that phone and pause the email, and it frees us up a little bit better too. on really busy days.
It's not as much phone conversation. You can be more efficient with your time. Yep. Oh no, that's great. Is there any challenge that you feel like using that platform? Is there anything that you would like to see improved or something different that would be more useful to you and your team?
Yeah, the only thing that we've been having issues with really is the sync function. Like this morning, one of them hadn't synced since 2 o'clock last night, but yesterday, the other computer had synced at like 9 o'clock last night.
So different computers are syncing strangely.
So
okay.
It's a little bit weird.
So something to watch out for if you use a lot of computers.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I don't know if it's because we're using a lot of computers, maybe.
Or refreshing, or I don't know.
Yeah, just something to do with the computer technology. But that's really the biggest thing. Other than like, I don't think it counts. Like if we talk to someone about something, it doesn't count that reminder as being satisfied, because like if we didn't make an appointment.
Sure.
So that's a little like disheartening if we like talk to someone, they're like, oh yeah, like we can't make an appointment at this time because we don't know our schedule, but we'll call you. And so it's like we've reached out and made that contact.
You've made the effort.
It doesn't actually
make it.
And so, which that doesn't happen all the time.
Right.
But there'll be some people, who are like, I need to wait until next paycheck.
Makes sense.
To make an appointment. And so it's like we can put that in there and it makes it green, but without being blue, it doesn't count towards the day.
Yeah.
So.
But at least you made the attempt. And at some point, that client probably will hopefully say yes. And to get to 100% and perfect is really, really hard.
Yeah.
Because it does rely on people to make appointments and obviously have invoices. So I get that for sure. Yeah. Overall, do you think this makes your job as client relations rep easier?
I think so. Yes.
Yep. And you think clients like the technology?
Yeah.
Great.
Especially, like I said, for those folks who really like the digital aspect of things. Like they have busy work days, and so all they have to do is like they're with the app now. For people who are smartphone oriented, all they have to do is pull up their app and they can request refills, they can request appointments, and people can still call. So those who like to call and talk to us can still do so. And so it allows people who may not like make the effort to make a phone call, they can do it through the app.
They can still communicate for you, like Amazon Prime,
yeah.
right? Like next day delivery.
The digital,
Yep, the digital world. So no, that's great. Well, thank you and the team. You guys do an amazing job, and thanks for sharing your tips and tricks.
Yes, thank you.
All right, take care.